Well, I'm not gonna lie to you, Captain. It's a really sad day for Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed fans across the globe. I'm one of them. I played Assassin's Creed since the first one. I remember when I first got it. When I first saw the game, it was in a fucking bin at fucking who's it? Best Buy, right? And I was thinking to myself, this game looks kind of cool. Fuck it, I'll pick it up. I picked it up and immediately fell in love with it. It was one of the first games that I ever found just by myself without ever having anyone tell me about it that ended up being absolutely goated. I don't remember the first one. Altair ibn Ahad. What a game. What a fucking game that was. And it was great because as soon as I got done with it, I heard they were already in development for Assassin's Creed 2. And then I got in with that, and I'm not remembering correctly, because I remember it was like 1, 2 Brotherhood Revelations, or was it? I think it was that. Or maybe it was like 1 Revelations, Brotherhood 2, then 3. Whatever, either way. As we know, the latest Assassin's Creed came out, Assassin's Creed Shadows. Littered with controversy, all that good stuff. And I don't care really about the fucking political shit in it or whatever. I don't really care about talking about the best Japanese samurai, that non-binary one, because they slash them. You know what I'm saying? I don't really care about that. That's really not important. What's important is the game just isn't the game anymore. I'm really focused on how the game feels when I play. I'm focused on when I play, how do I still get the same power fantasy that I got when I was playing 1, 2, Revelations, Brotherhood, Black Flag, fucking Unity, Rogue, Liberation, Freedom Cry, fucking... I said, that last one that I was playing. I was actually playing that one on stream. Syndicate. Those, my friends. Those, my compadres. Those, mi amor. Those were Assassin's Creed games. Sad days that this came out. Now, say what you want about all the extra shit, how it's Shadows and how it's not historically accurate, blah blah blah, you know, fucking people in Japan were really hating it, you know, all that good stuff. That's not really, at least that's not what I'm focused on. It's the gameplay. Now, if you remember, let's use Black Flag. Let's use Black Flag, because personally that was my favorite. But I mean, there is a very, very good argument to be had with either Black Flag or 2 being the best. Personally, I like Black Flag again, but that's just me. But we're not talking about that right now. What I'm upset at is this game, since I would say Odyssey, has just been not feeling like a good game anymore. It doesn't feel like Assassin's Creed. There's just a bunch of shit in there that just isn't the game. Now, whether you like it or not, I personally did not at all enjoy the new leveling system that they put in. So, if in old games, let's start from the back. In the old games, let's say you had to go take on this fort or whatever, and you know, you probably weren't the highest of level, or you didn't have the experience, or blah blah blah. I mean, well, experience wasn't really a thing, honestly, but you still could do it. It was difficult, you know, because you had to face tougher enemies. It was difficult, but you could still do it. Even all the way up to Syndicate. And Syndicate currently, I think I'm like level 6, and I'm going to like level 10 areas and clearing everything out. Yeah, it takes a little bit long, and I have to do things slightly different, but it's still manageable. You can still do it. But say in like Odyssey, bro, if I'm level 4 and I'm fighting a level 5, he 2-taps me every time. Like, what the fuck is this? That was... It was whatever. It's just not... That's not what I'm trying to play. The fact that you can't just assassinate people because they're a higher level than you makes no sense. I don't know about you, but I have a hidden blade and it's going into your neck. Why are you still alive? That is... It just... I don't know. I just think that was really fucking stupid. I'm not a... I again, in my opinion, I am not a fan of that. part of the charm, part of the joie de vivre, part of the reason that I played, part of the reason that I love the games is the power fantasy, specifically in Black Flag. I mean, granted, the other ones were pretty good with this, but Black Flag, oh god, the ship combat, it's crazy. The actual regular combat when you're on land, the fact that you can seamlessly switch between weapons, the fact that you can reposition yourself super easily and whatnot. You could use takedowns, you could use parrying and all that good stuff to get a more advantageous position. You could use guns as execution finishers, stuff like that. It was so nice. It seemed so seamless. It seemed so effortless. And you were just gliding across like a tornado, like the Tasmanian tornado of death. But for some reason, they got rid of a lot of that. I don't know if that's what they were... I guess that's what they were going for, because they ended up doing it for a couple other games. The stories just don't hit the way they used to. The characters aren't as interesting, except for like in Valhalla. Valhalla was... It wasn't terrible, to be honest with you. I actually kind of did like Valhalla. I still didn't like the whole leveling thing, but still kind of nice. The story was cool. I also just really vibed with the goddamn setting. But speaking of the setting, I thought it was interesting because when Assassin's Creed 3 came out, I vividly remember having this conversation with a friend of mine talking about, hey, what if they do an Assassin's Creed in Japan? And we would talk about that for hours on end, what they could do, how they could do it, who they could use. And it's funny because Yosuke was actually a person that did come up. And we were thinking that, yeah, he would be, you know, you could use him. He could be like an ally or something. It'd be like a neat little tidbit. But then they did what they did. And that was, they did what they did. Let's leave it at that. So, I just thought it would be interesting if they did. So, but I just didn't think they would do it like this. And I didn't realize that the game would evolve into what it is now. And again, in my opinion, it's not great. Now, you might have noticed in the background that I've been playing... Well, I haven't been playing. I'll put in the comments below, or in the description of the videos that I got. But this was it, bro. This was the shit. This was peak. This is Black Flag. This is the ship combat, the regular on foot combat, all that good stuff. This was the power fantasy. This is what we like. This is what we want to go back to. This was Assassin's Creed. And now that it's not that, I guess this will be the last Assassin's Creed I play. And I mean, granted, if you don't care, you don't care. I mean, that's fine. If you like the game, you know, good on you. That's fine. It's just a damn shame that the game isn't the game that I liked from so many years ago. It was nice. It seemed like it had like a simple formula to it. I mean, yeah, there were a couple gripes here and there with some of the stuff that you could do. Like, some of the trailing missions in Black Flag are fucking annoying, bro. But I mean, after you got done with that, you could set sail on the 7 seas and fucking murder goddamn Englishmen, bro. You could murder conquistadors, bro. Like, what are we talking about? That shit was fucking phenomenal. Sea shanties out the ass. Bro, I was singing sea shanties before Black Flag came out. And then Black Flag came out, and there was like a whole world of other sea shanties that I didn't even know existed. So, anyway, I just wanted to rant about that for a second. But if you made it this far, you know, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. But tell me, what was your favorite Assassin's Creed game, and why it was your favorite Assassin's Creed game, and why is it Black Flag, or 2, or if you're weird, Unity. Who the fuck thinks Unity is the best guy? That's crazy. I met 2 people like that. They're insane, but whatever. Y'all be easy.